Hello everybody, hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We are going to do a timeless and collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. But just remember, it is a general reading, so see which ideas, signs, and symbols resonate for you to help bring you some kind of clarity to whatever you're wondering, concerned, and confused about. It could just broaden your perspective, show you something in a totally different light, or narrow your focus, show you something you could be missing, but in the end, trust yourself. Trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. That's where the clarity and the answers will come from. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition, so you make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and the greatest good of everybody, so we are all uplifted in love. Let's begin. Let's see what kind of advice comes through to bring the collective clarity. We're going to start with, let's start with this. The Earth Magic Oracle deck. Clarity for the collective. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. Clarity for the collective. Let's start with one card. You gonna hang out with us, Rose? You gonna hang out? That's the card. What is it? Lightning. It's interesting. When I pulled it out, that was the card I saw. Lightning is coming through. This is a repeating energy that comes through the last couple readings. Something, power. I think on my last reading or two ago, the power actually went out when I said sun and moon. So maybe you're preparing for, maybe the power will go out. So having the correct preparation for that, have some candles. Maybe you're getting a generator for the house. That was a random message, but power, something happening in a flash, something powerful, lightning. It makes me think of another live song, Lightning Crashes. Wow, I'm going like some of these songs that come through are really old. So lightning could also be feeling a very powerful kind of energy, like a bolt of electricity when you have a certain idea or maybe think or are around a particular person. I'm getting like electricity energy. Maybe you see something with the power. Maybe you're driving down the street and like a street light goes out, or yeah, that was a really random thing to see. So something happening in a flash, something happening all of the sudden, that like activates you. Huh. Yeah, I'll show you what's at the bottom here. Activates you. You have wind and activation. So something is triggering something to change. The winds of change are a-blowing. Something's changing direction. I'm going to take that card, but let's pull another card. So we have wind and lightning. It does make me think of a storm. But then I see a rainbow. So maybe you were going through a stormy situation, or you're learning to navigate those rough waters, rough terrain, hard personalities, big opinions, whatever it is. Maybe it was a struggle of something, and the winds of change are going to come through. It's like in a flash, you're going to know what to do, how to adjust. Let's get clarity on wind and lightning, activation and power. I just see somebody turning the power on, like turning your batteries on, or your batteries just feel on all of a sudden. I see somebody like waking, like I see like a cartoon, or it would be like a commercial, like What's that song by Oats? You make my dreams come true. Like, do 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 do, you make my dreams come true. I think I just changed keys. Do do do. Don't mind that. Pretend I started on the right key at the beginning of the song. Anyway, yeah, it's like you usually are like grudgy and getting out of bed and all slow in the morning, and then something's gonna happen where it's like you're awake, like, yeah, ready to start your day, like really happy, like the little bluebirds are singing and you're talking to the animals and you're getting your cup of coffee while dancing. I don't know, I feel like it's like a commercial. Maybe some of you do something with advertising. Maybe it's advertising or something like artistic expression in computers, graphic design, something like that. Maybe you're working on your brand, you're doing something where there's like, I'm getting like an intro energy, something like that's you, but it's like happy and enticing and inviting and energizing. All right, let's see. Clarity on wind and lightning. Fog. All right, so this is a little bit slower in the energy. Maybe, I mean, something's veiled. So you couldn't see something before. You couldn't see the answer before. Something was unclear. I'm getting that like groggy morning energy now with this. Like something was a slow start. You weren't sure what was ahead. So I just think of driving in a car, and if you have the super high beams on and it's very foggy, it actually makes seeing in front of you harder than dimming the light a little, putting the low beams on, and just paying attention to what's right in front of you. The next step. So maybe that's where your attention needs to be. I'm also having trouble speaking and like getting off key. So maybe, maybe something wasn't the key wasn't the correct key in that situation. There was, something you needed to speak about, but it wasn't coming out right, or you didn't know how to present that information. But now I just see you going outside in the yard, and it's like the fog is all low, but it's lifting. The veil is lifting. Something is becoming clear. And at the bottom, we have some fairy magic, which is earth magic, working with elementals. I feel like they're like tiny little pretty, or maybe not. I don't really know. I mean, maybe they're like, they could be interesting looking, like earth angels. Like elementals that work with earth energies. I don't know. I just hear it stinker. So maybe maybe it's like a, like a little stinker. Like I'm getting somebody hiding something from you. That's kind of weird. I'm getting like, I don't know, I see like Tinkerbell, like a Tinkerbell, like hiding something from you. So maybe something was hidden from you and it appears again out of nowhere. Now I see a lost key. So maybe you lost your keys. Maybe it's just putting a hook on the wall so they're in the same place all the time. Earth magic fairies. Maybe you just connect to fairies. I don't know why I think of England. This makes me think of England or like Ireland. Are fairies big there? Maybe you're from there. Let's get more clarity. Sometimes I just have to trust that the messages are for somebody. So let's go to Lenormand Oracle. Let's get some basic background energy on the circumstances that are going on right now around you. Clarity for the collective on wind, lightning, fog, and fairies. I don't know why I see a hot air balloon. Like I see the hot air balloon in The Wizard of Oz, like traveling from the real world to the vibrant world and then back again. Maybe you feel like you're, yeah, that makes me, I don't know, I don't know why I think of Pisces. It makes me think of a Pisces, like the glyph for Pisces. It's like the arch and the other arch and that line in between. So I relate to that symbol as one arch being heaven, one arch being earth, and they are the bridge in between. So maybe you're working with a Pisces, or it's Piscean energy, or it's that branch or that bridge between one world and the other, heaven and earth, as above, so below, as within, so without. Let's continue. Get some more clarity for, I feel like I should pull 3 cards and then see what's at the bottom for all of these. So clarity on wind and activation. We have the woman. So feminine energy, divine feminine energy. This could be you or somebody you're dealing with or thinking about or working with. The yin energy. So it's allowing something to, like it's allowance. It's something to, it's like an attraction. It's not a pushing energy. It's beauty. It's creation. Clarity on lightning. Well, here's the clouds. That should have came out on fog, but I mean, this is when the clouds are clearing away. So there is something you can't see, but the clouds are clearing and there are birds in the sky. Oh, there's also lightning. Oh, it's perfect. Look at this. In this particular card in this deck, I have a couple different versions of the Lenormand. This one actually has lightning. Look at this. Can you see it? If you look over here, close, there's the lightning hitting this tree, and then you have lightning here. So there was something that happened in a flash. I'm getting a little bit of a tower energy with that. Like something happens really fast that changes something. And all of a sudden, you know a different direction. You can see something. You see how something is clearing away. And the birds here in the sky make me think of messages. I also see wind and rain in both of these. So let's get clarity on fog. So maybe something is coming to light, or there's a better understanding about a situation with a woman, or that's I see like mind fog. So maybe something was just foggy in your mind. Something was maybe being held back that you couldn't see, maybe on purpose. I see like wool over the eyes. So maybe that's coming back out. And I see like, I don't know, fog. I see brain fog. So maybe you were in a rut if you're an artist or a designer or something like that, and you had like some brain fog on ideas, like new ideas. I see like a company and trying to have, I'm going back to that commercial. So maybe some of you are in a company. It doesn't even have to be that. Maybe you're working with somebody that's helping you with a commercial for your business, and you're somehow involved in that. So I feel like ideas are going to start to happen. Once you have that like good idea, you like go with it. Let's get clarity on fog with the boat. So this is messages. This is when there is movement. This is when there is a journey. This is when you're on your way. It's also a flying boat, so it's a very cool boat. So flying above something, seeing the bigger perspective, it's like totally getting to avoid obstacles because you're going on top of the mountains. There's people in the boat, so you are working with others. And the boat is both mechanical and like natural. It looks like it has a propeller, but it also has the sails. So somehow working with the natural flow of something, but getting like the motor running. That's at the bottom. The key. So here's a key again. Didn't I say something about keys? So you have a big ass key. So you're finding the keys to get something moving. I see an open bird cage. So maybe somebody felt really stuck in a situation, stuck like they were in a cage. They couldn't make a move. They didn't know where to go. The door is open and there's a rose here. So maybe it's a key to somebody's heart. There's two roses. There's a rose here and there's the rose here. So something is blossoming. Something is free. There's more freedom coming through. I just see somebody really excited about finding keys. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I feel like it's important. So I feel like it's special. It's not just a normal key. It's like a skeleton key. It's like this thing is the key to access multi-doors, the whole house, the whole mansion, the whole company. It's something special. So maybe some of you are being promoted in your business. You have the keys. I heard closing time. I think that's a song too. All right. Let's move along to the tarot. I have the After Tarot. Let's get some clarity on these cards and see what this is about. The woman, a feminine energy, the clouds clearing, the lightning, travel, finding a key, opening the cage, flying free, having more freedom. It's also, what are the numbers? 29, 6, 3, and 33. I feel like the 3 and the 6 also keeps coming through. Clarity for the collective, please, and thank you. Oh, nice. You have the 9 of Cups. So whatever this is you're finding the key to is like really, really taking you to that ultimate happiness, that big wish come true, the ultimate genie in a bottle, having enough for everybody. I always think it's interesting. There's always cups in this, but I always see the 9 of Cups as like a feast, you know, or the open bar, but like the feast on the table. You don't need to eat everything on that beautiful table to feel satisfied. So it's finding that balance when the 9 of Cups comes through. But it's a wish, guys. It's a wish that is unfolding and coming true. Somebody's delivering something to you. They're bringing you this big, beautiful meal or making you a plate, offering you a seat. I see somebody offering you a seat at the table. There's still something a little bit hidden because I feel like there's a very big table behind you with all of these cups and there's probably something under the table. So maybe something is not revealed completely yet. It will be. And there's also this jug on the bottom. So it makes me think of plentiful, like enough emotion or enough of love or something fulfilling to keep refilling your cup. This is a different take on the 9 of Cups. It's supposed to be like that little scene after the original 9 of Cups, what happens. So if that guy's sitting there satisfied with his arms like this, like looking at all these cups, it's now something is being delivered. You know, something is being offered to you. Clarity on the 9 of Cups. The collective. The Queen of Swords. Maybe this is this. Maybe this is this girl or this woman. Queen of Swords is very strong. She's very strong. She's good on her own. Sometimes she's the divorcee or, you know, the single lady or guy. It's a feminine energy, but it doesn't matter if it's male or female. But here she looks softer because on her big ass sword, there's a butterfly. There's transformation and metamorphosis happening. And she looks like she's like offering something. Like she's like asking somebody to come hither. So when the Queen of Swords comes through, this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It does not have to be. If this is advice coming through, either she has some badass, awesome advice for you on how to do something that makes you clear, or she is the advice and energy you need to exude, which is just not dealing with any bullshit, telling the truth, coming from a place of experience, clear communication. I just hear no bullshit, no bullshitting her. She'll feel your bullshit. She's not going to handle it. She might not even say anything. She just won't deal with you again. She doesn't necessarily have to use that sword to call it out, but she sees it, she notices it, and she will make moves that really use her own discernment on a situation. She has awesome red shoes. And there are birds here too. And also, cool, look at this. So on this card, you see that there's like that fog is all down here. It's a little bit bright, it's hard to see. There's all this, the clouds are actually low, like fog around her, except the sky above her is blue. So the sky is clearing. Clarity is coming through. Something is being is coming out of the dark. Like something you couldn't see before is starting to make sense now. It's cool how these all connect. I love that there's the fog on the ground here. So let's get clarity and more clarity on like dreams coming true, but she's like having that solid conversation to make it happen. That really good conversation and clarity. She's just really strong. She's a solid queen. But she's not the like fuzziest queen. She's not like warm and fuzzy all the time. She is direct and confident. Let's get clarity on the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Oh, okay, so we have a broken heart. So clarity on how to heal from a rough situation. This could be involving 3 people. There are 3 swords here, or something that happened a bunch of times. But this means that whatever happened in the past, whatever heartbreak or pain, this card sucks, guys. It sucks. So if this could be this queen that went through some crazy shit, crazy pain in the past, and she knows how to help it heal, help you heal, help somebody heal. Or you're getting really clear because of something that you went through that was just rough. This is a storm. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it is something that is like you felt in your heart, in your soul, that changed or went away, or like it just sucks when the 3 of Swords comes through. But the swords are no longer in the heart in this card. They have fallen to the ground. Something is already done. And the healing is happening because the heart has this big bandage on it. I feel like something felt really hard before, but it's that harsh energy is being washed away. It's like the healing is starting, and I see like tears here. So maybe something like was able to finally be processed. We're going to get clarity on this because you have like a shitty card or a shitty energy to go through, and then you have this big blessing here, the ultimate wish. So maybe this is the healing. Maybe your ultimate wish is to have this situation feel better, get some clarity, have a change. Clarity specifically on that 3 of Swords, please. Thank you. Oh, we have a couple. So it's between these 2. So you have the King and the Queen of Swords. So either that perfect union in yourself, your own masculine and feminine, or this is a divine couple. These are 2 that are meant to be together. Look at, he has the falcon. I saw a falcon in another reading. So she's holding the sword. She's the feminine energy, but she's holding this sword of maybe starting a conversation. He put his sword down. She's looking at it with gentleness because it has the butterfly. It has change. And his sword has been put down, grounded, laid to rest. I'm just getting like, I don't get a fighting energy here, even though this is, maybe these two both felt heartbreak somewhere else, or something happened between them that felt harsh and rough. But he's also, there's two crowns here. She has a crown, he has a crown, and then there's another crown on the ground that the sword is in. So the bird does make me think of like big communication, something coming back around. I'll show you these. What's going on with this couple? They are a match. Let's get clarity on the King and the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords. It's a lot of mental energy, a lot of mental stimulation, you know, communication. Maybe there was no communication, and finally this communication comes through and allows some healing, some understanding. Clarity on these three cards. And then the Nine of Cups. Maybe they have the same desire. Maybe it's just to heal that situation. I hear new direction. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Clarity for the King and the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Swords, please. All right, maybe it's about a third person. We got another queen here. So this could be a totally different queen, or this could be the same queen with different energies. The Queen of Pentacles is like a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, earthy energy. She's very grounded. She's very realistic about things. She's balanced. She's creative with her surroundings. I feel like she's like the mini empress. You know, she's about fertility and like manifesting things in her surroundings, making beauty and abundance in her home and her job, him or her. So now we got a lot of people. So, I mean, I kind of see these two queens looking at each other, making an offer to work together, because the Queen of Pentacles, let me show you how this looks. The Queen of Pentacles is handing this queen like a nugget of wisdom, and this queen is offering like gentle conversation. So maybe, I don't know, this is weird. Maybe this king wanted these queens to work together, or these are different people at work. Maybe there was, I mean, when there's so much, with the two air signs, if there's so much mental activity and ideas and stuff like that, maybe this queen actually helps ground that situation into reality on how to make it work. But it could also be, just gonna say because it's coming through, maybe for some of you, this does involve a third party situation. There was, you know, this is coming through because you have the Three of Swords here. So maybe all of these people are feeling pain or had felt pain at some point. But then you have this. So there is a way to have it all work out in the end. Let's see. Let's get another card. Clarity on the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Then another 9. So yeah, it was a rough situation, but you have two people willing to work together here. It's like battle. It's getting to the end of the battle, and realizing you don't have to do it on your own, because usually there's just one person here. It's like you have people starting to come in and help with this situation. You're almost to the end. When the 9 of Rods comes through, it's just getting, it's that one last little push, that one last little burst of energy that needs to happen to have a resolution. It's putting down all the weapons and realizing that you may have had battles, but you don't have to battle it out. There's another way. Let's get clarity. You have 2 9s now. Yeah. I mean, it could have involved 3 people because you have the 3 of Cups coming through, but this is happy. This is now 3 people working together in harmony. You have the grapes, which show me like community. You have 3 people like really happy. Somehow this weird situation can work out the best for everybody. What's at the bottom? Temperance. So it's all about balance. This is angelic and energy in this situation helping it, helping you. This is Archangel Michael bringing some strength into the situation. But the key here, also peace. You have the dove. The energy that needs to happen is the Goldilocks zone. It's not too much and it's not too little. It's just right. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's finding that balance, finding that center where the focus or the attention needs to be. This could also be like 2 sisters here and a brother. I mean, this could be like 2 family members, 2 daughters, 2 different mothers. It could be like a mother and a mother-in-law, something like that. Maybe there's, you know, maybe it's like grandparents on this side with the king and the queen, and there's a single lady on the other side. Maybe they're at odds with this situation, but I feel like somehow they're helping in a healing situation, and somehow that healing situation is bringing harmony back with this. Let's go to another deck. This reading went a little strange, so maybe that's what some of you are dealing with. Let's get clarity on King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 9 of Rods, and the 9 of Cups, and Temperance. Oh, I pulled 2, so 2 are coming out. All right, so we got a double whammy here. The 9 of Cups is coming through again. So it's about a wish come true. So it is possible for whatever situation this is that it does all work out. It will work out somehow. You're going to find the key to open up everybody's heart, maybe in this situation, so there can be healing. Here, this girl is just floating on a lotus with all the cups underneath, and the sun is beaming. So the wish can come true. This can work out for the highest and the greatest good of everybody involved. Everybody's heart will be considered. And here you have the King of Wands. So now we have 2 kings and 2 queens. So it could be a couple and a couple, or these are just all the energies that need to be embodied to deal with this heartbreak situation. It doesn't have to be 3 people. Now we have 4. So this king is really confident. He's passionate and creative, and he sparks inspiration. He literally is sitting above a bunch of flames. Like a bunch of fiery flames here. So if this is one person, the masculine energy, it's about following the passion, being clear with communication, but putting down that sword a little bit so there's a more gentle energy with it. If this is one queen, she needs to take all these ideas she has in her head and then ground them into reality so they can become abundant. So that's a totally different situation if this is personality and energy advice for the masculine and the feminine. Or this is all one person too. It can go this way. All right, let's get one more card. One more card. Clarity on all of these people going on. There's a lot of people involved today. It could also be in a company. This could be at a job. All of these people involved in this situation, or a family. All of these people involved in one family. But they're all powerful. They're all kings and queens. There's no pages. There's no knights. So they are all powerful in their own way. They're mature here. Yeah, I hear be mature. They're being mature now. Maybe they didn't act mature before, but now you are, or everyone is. Let's get clarity. Please and thank you. Well, you have the ace. So everything's going to be okay. Whatever this is, you're going to be okay. 3 of discs on the bottom. You are going to work well together. It could be actually a job because this is the 3 of discs, which is working well together. But if it's within a family, within a group of friends, whatever this is, you are going to find a way to work it out, work together, and work as a team. Be a team player in this situation. And you have the Ace of Cups. So you do have a bright new beginning, a new start in a loving environment all around. Everybody has this opportunity to have a loving heart, to be in a loving situation. All right, I actually see, or this is a weird thing to see, but maybe there was a couple and then there was maybe a separation or a divorce. And it's like with all these people, I just see like this couple each finding their new love. So maybe it's not with each other, but maybe they both find a new partnership or possible marriage or situation where maybe that other person now matches where they are now. Maybe their 9 of Cups before was this original couple together, but now they're 9 of Cups. Their ultimate wish is maybe changed to have a brand new start in love, because it looks like that is possible for everybody here, that everybody can have this brand new beginning in a loving environment that maybe is really different because it's new. And it's going to bring ultimate happiness because you have the double whammy, 9 of, where to go? The double whammy, 9 of Cups and 9 of Cups. So each individual has the chance, or each couple has the chance to actually have their wishes come true. So maybe it's allowance, you know, maybe that's the key, or that's what's going to happen, or that has to be in your wishes as a possibility. Because you have this happiness all working together and working together. So this reading was a different energy, guys. I felt like it was a scenario here. We haven't had a lot of court cards come through. I hope that this was helpful. Maybe some of you are going through something like this, or you know somebody that is. I'm looking at those original cards that came through and seeing the fog clearing, and I feel like whatever has happened, I get this, you know, this activation thing that just triggers everybody involved in the situation to almost take their power back, to not try to overpower anybody else, but to somehow stand on their own, who they are. And somehow I'm seeing something work out here. So I'm going to leave you guys with this, because I don't think I have any other oracle cards around to clarify anymore. So this is the reading. I hope it was helpful for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.